Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to Prego Coding Classes. This is Amber Roy. Now, in the previous video, I have shown you how to use the date picker dialog box. Now, in this video, I'll do something else, something out of the box. So, this was requested by my friend in my email that I should show how to code the Facebook login. So, in this video, you'll learn how to code the Facebook login and implement it in your application. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. We need to do some basic setup before we start. I'll be using Firebase Authentication, and that also has the Facebook login. So let's open the Firebase, and in here we'll add a new project. We'll give it a name of my Facebook login, and then we'll accept it, and we'll change the country to India because I live in India. Now you'll select whatever country you live in. Now India, everything else is fine. So we'll say create project. So our project is ready. Now we'll hit continue. And on the next screen, we'll select Android. We'll select the package name from here, copy it, and then paste it. Nickname, would give it Facebook login. And it is asking for the SHA1 code, so you know where to get it. Gradle. App build setup, no, not in build setup, should be in the app build. Then we'll select, okay, in the app task, then Android, then sign in report. We'll double click it. I forget this every time I make a video, so I just make myself ready again by knowing where to get it. So the SHA1 code, will copy it and we'll paste it here, and we'll register the app. Now we'll get the JSON file, yes, so we'll download it. It's downloaded. So we have copied the JSON file, and we'll open project, my Facebook login app, and click the app, and we'll paste it over here. Everything is okay, and it's pasted. So the next thing we do is go to Tools, Firebase, okay, it takes a minute. Now we'll use authentication, email and password authentication, connect to Firebase. It is already connected, so add Firebase authentication to your app. We'll click it. And it says these dependencies would be added. So accept changes. And it starts to sync the guild. So let it complete, and we'll come back again. So our project has been synced. Now let's double check it again. So we'll open the Gradle. Okay, let's go to Android tab, Gradle scripts, then the module level Gradle. We'll first close the assistant, and it is asking for some libraries, supporting libraries, so we'll download it again. So our auth server is registered over here, and yes, the Google Services plugin is also there. So we'll just use the recent library. So it's 16.2.1. And before syncing it, we'll open the support Android page. So over here, we'll say support library packages, this one. And let's see what it's asking for. It's asking for vector drawable, support, media compact, and what else? Well, let's paste these two first, then it will ask for anything else. So this thing is what it is asking for in the second one, I guess. Android support media compact. That is done. Now we'll sync it, and now we will see what else it is asking for, then we'll paste it or find it and paste it again. So it takes a minute, and it is not asking for anything else, or yes, it is asking for something else also. Okay, now this is done. So now we can go on working with our Firebase. We'll hit next. And everything is done over here. I guess the code is not pasted over here. So we'll use the core and the GMS Google services, right? So Google services. Okay, let's check the project level Gradle. Yes, GMS Google services there. So we don't need to use this, but we need to copy the core. So we'll copy the core and paste it over here. And we'll sync it again. And as it is syncing, we can hit next. We can skip this skip. And as we have skipped, so we'll go to authentication. And the authentication will go to sign in methods. We'll hit Facebook. And to enable Facebook, we need to have the app ID and app secret. So then we can get it in the developers.facebook.com. So you can use this URL from the description box. The description box has this URL. You can copy and paste. So once you are inside the developers.facebook.com, you'll have to log in with your Facebook ID. So after login, we'll use the add new app. So the display name will say my new login app. We'll create app ID. So there's a simple security check. I'll say I'm not a robot because I'm a human being. And it will ask me a simple stupid question, which is select all the images with traffic lights. So this has a traffic light, this one also has a traffic light. Okay, this is a green traffic light. And I think this is also traffic light. Yes, and everything else has a stupid car and a stupid person. So we'll say verify. And yes, it has figured out that I am not a robot. So submit. And now my new login app page opens. So this is the dashboard, and we can get the app ID from here. So we'll just click it. It gets automatically copied. So we'll use this. Okay, first we'll have to hit the enable. Now we'll use this app ID. So we'll paste it. Now it needs the app secret, which is very simple to get. We'll hit the settings, the basic tab. And when the basic tab opens, you can see the app secret, which is kept a secret. Now you'll have to hit the show tab or button over here. So when you hit the show button, it's asking for your password. So I'll just skip this step and come back again. You just have to enter your password, then it will show the app secret. So it is showing me the app secret. Now we'll copy it. Now everyone will have a different app secret, so I'm keeping it a secret. Now we'll go to the authentication part and paste it. Now we won't save it right now. We'll go to, let's say, okay, let's save the changes first. And now we'll go to app review, or so we'll go to dashboard and we'll select the, okay, I've already selected the Facebook login, so Facebook login would appear and you just have to hit the setup. So after hitting setup, we'll go to the quick start guide. So before the quick start guide, go to settings. And in here, it is asking for a valid auth redirect URIs. So over here, you just need to copy this. And you need to paste it over here. And say save. When that is done, go to quick start. And on quick start, we'll hit Android. We don't need to download this, so hit next. And in here, we need to implement this repository. So copy, and we'll paste it over here. Okay, the code has also got updated, so we'll use 8. And over here, saying 4.42. So as it is syncing, we need to import these 2 packages also. So let's copy it, and it takes time to sync. And I think there should be error over here because this version thing gets me a lot of headache. Yes. So what do you need now? You need a card view. Okay. So let's go to the support page. Okay, my dependencies is feeling like anything. So it will again refresh, and I think it will again ask for something else because it needs to make me burn. It's not asking for anything else. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So we can again go back to this part, the developers.facebook.com, and we need to copy the code, and we need to paste it in the main activity imports. So it is pasted, and it is showing gray because we have not used these packages yet. So do not worry about that. Hit next. Okay, the package name and the main activity class name. So the package name is this. Let's paste it. And it is asking for the main activity, so let's paste it and say main activity. So save it. Use this package name, yes. And we'll say continue. So now the part comes which is a bit tricky because most of you don't get the key from the key tool. So you need to have OpenSSL. Now you can download it from here. Just click this link under Windows, OpenSSL for Windows, and this page opens when you need to download the x64 or Win32, whatever version you have of Windows. If you have the 64-bit version of Windows, you should download this one. If you have the 32-bit version of Windows, you should download this one. So after downloading, go to your downloads or whatever folder it gets downloaded to, and you should have the RAR file over there. So extract it, and after extracting it, you'll get this folder over here, OpenSSL 098, whatever the folder name would be. And then again, when you open it, you have to go to bin. Now you have to copy everything. So after copying it, you'll have to go to your Java folder. So that would be inside, okay, let me show you here. That would be inside your main drive, your program files. I have it outside because I did a custom installation, so you'd be having it inside your program files or outside if you are doing it custom, it depends. So just search for your Java folder, go to your Java folder, then JDK, whatever version the folder would be, then bin, and then you have to paste it in here. That's it. So under the bin folder, you have to paste your OpenSSL files and its compositories. So after that, the OpenSSL will work. Now you need to be able to use the key tool, you need to open the run dialog box and hit CMD for command prompt. And in command prompt, you'll just have to do a simple step. So like as I said, this PC, your main drive, your program files, or whatever, wherever you have installed your Java to. So I've custom installed it, so it is outside. So Java folder, JDK, bin, and we'll just, JDK, bin, and we'll just copy this path. And in here we'll write cd space, then this path is what we need. Now we'll do a simple step, that is, we'll go to our Facebook thing and we'll copy this code. Now this code has been put here as an example. Now you just need to edit it. So we'll open our notepad and I'll do it again. So key tool, and everything is here. So the C user's username would replace your username. So we can get the username from here as this PC. C users, as it is stated here, users. Then the username, mine is Deep. So I'll click Deep. and we'll edit it as Deep. So we'll write here Deep and everything else is fine. So in here we'll just delete it and we'll write here OpenSSL SHA1 minus binary space hash and then OpenSSL encoding minus A minus E, and we'll copy this thing, the whole thing, and we'll paste it over here. But before that, you can also open the OpenSSL and see the OpenSSL is installed or not. So my OpenSSL is there inside my bin folder, so it is opening. Now I should exit it. After exiting, we would copy and paste the thing which you have edited in the notepad and then hit enter. And I have not encoded a password, so my key is given over here which is blurred. So I need my key to be very much secret to me. So I'll copy this key and I would paste it under the key hashes and then hit save. So we'll continue from here and enable single sign on for your app. Enable single sign on, no, let's hit next again. And now we need to copy the string values over here, and then we'll go to app, resources, values, strings, and the strings will paste this. So this has our Facebook app ID and protocol scheme. So that is it. Okay, now then view custom tab activity, keyboard hidden and whatever. I don't think we need this. So next. Now we can go on coding with our Facebook button. So we need to copy these two lines again. Copy, and on the on create under the main activity we'll paste it. Initializing the Facebook SDK. Okay, that is done. Now we'll hit next again, and this is the Facebook button finally. So copy it and we'll go to our activity main and we'll let this hello world text be there. So we'll just paste it over the top of the text view as it is here. You can see it, and we'll constrain it right, left, down to the text view, up to the top. Okay. My laptop has gone a bit laggy, so we'll just drag and make it a bit wider, and that is it. So let's hit next again. And what else do you want? The callback factory create and whatever. Okay, you don't need this. We'll do it from Firebase itself. So next. Okay, back. Next, and back is whatever it is left with. So dashboard. Now we'll go to our Facebook auth and let's save it. So as it is saved, we'll go to the documentation and under the thing we'll get started with Android, and over here authentication. Then we'll select Facebook. Where are you? Yes, Facebook login. So we have implemented the Firebase auth and everything. So next we'll start coding. So over here in our main activity, we'll say private login button, Facebook login button. Underneath we need private callback manager, that is callback manager, and we would cast components. So in here we'll write Facebook login button equals login button, find view by ID, r.id dot login button, as our login button has an ID of login button over here. So let's see what else you need. M callback manager equal to callback manager dot factory dot create. So over here callback manager equals new callback manager. Oh my god, sorry. Factory dot create. That's it. So we did the login button, and we need to set the permissions. So let's copy it and we'll paste it underneath this, and we'll say Facebook login button, and then we'll go back again and it's saying register callback. So we'll do it in the on-click listener. So we'll say here Facebook login button dot set on-click listener, new view on-click listener, and on the on-click we'll say register callback and everything. So Facebook login button dot register callback, callback manager, comma Facebook callback manager. I'm going to hit tab. Everything should get auto completed over here, but it didn't complete. Facebook callback manager, hit tab. Oh my god, what is happening? Callback manager, comma, what am I going wrong? Okay, there should be a new Facebook callback manager. Okay, on success we need to show a toast, and on cancel we need to show a toast, and on error we need to show a toast. So when it is getting a success, toast Facebook success, and on cancel toast Facebook cancel, and on error will show an error. So toast error colon plus error. And now we need a login result access token. So handle, we'll use this custom method over here and create it again. So and here we'll say this, and we'll alt enter, create method in the main activity. So this access token is what we'll use here. So let's go back here again. Okay, on activity result, this is the overridden method we need as the Google login. So on activity result, so what you need in activity result. Okay, so and callback manager equals, okay, on activity result dot on activity result is request code, result code, and the data. We'll pass this to the Facebook SDK, and we'll work with this method now, I think. Okay, it needs mauth.instance, so the Facebook authorization part. Let's just minimize the import tab, and we'll say here private Facebook, okay, Firebase auth, Firebase auth, mauth. That is done. Now in here we'll say mauth equals Firebase auth dot get instance, and when it is done we can use it in this method. So we are not using this because we are not checking if the user is logged in or not. We'll just do it simply. So private void handle Facebook, we have made this method already. So Facebook access token, it is showing in the log, but we won't do that. Rather we'd use this part over here. Enter Facebook provider, alt enter, auth credential, alt enter. This should be access token. So access token, get token, and everything else is here. So we'll copy it and paste it over here, and task is successful and non-null, alt enter, alt enter, alt enter. Okay, I don't need to log this. We'll use toast. Firebase user, alt enter, update UI user. Okay. Okay, we need to get the name and email, so we'll do it later. So we don't need to log. I'll say here main activity dot this, and we don't need this. Okay, and toast Facebook login successful. Mind me if my spellings are wrong. Okay, this is done. So scroll down and only the sign out is left. So we'll go to our design tab. We'll initialize a button over here. constrain it from every side, down, top, name it sign out button, and we'll name it sign out. That is done. So you can also connect your credentials to an existing user account, but we'll do it in later stages. So that is done. Now on the click we'll have to use the sign out thing. So let's create a global variable for the button. So private button sign out button. The cast components which say sign out button equals button find view by id r.id dot sign out button. That's it. Now we'll give the on click listener for this. So sign out button dot set on click listener, new view on click listener, and mauth dot sign out. That is it. And we don't need this, or we need this. Okay, what is wrong with this? Okay, we're done with this. Now on the on click, this should sign out and everything. So the text view. So private text view status. Now, did we mention an ID for this? Yes, it is text view. So cast components in the status will say text view find view by id r.id dot text view, and when this is signed in, we can say status dot set text signed in, or when we're logging out, the status should say set text should say signed out. Okay, some changes before we start compiling. Let's go to our Facebook products underneath Facebook login. Let's go to quick start, and I'll just show you the changes that I'll make. So hit Android, next, and then hit next, and this is okay. So save and use this package name, continue. And in this key tool, we don't need the key tool, rather I'll show you a different way. So this is asking for the key hash. Now I'll give the link in the description of this website. So you have to go here and paste your SHA1 code, and it will generate the base 64 key. So I'll just copy my SHA1 code, and in the hex string I'll paste it and just hit convert. So this is okay, and I'll just copy it and I'll paste it over here. So after pasting it, I've done it already. So let's hit save and continue. Let's hit next. We'll not use the key tool because the key tool is not working. So I've tested it already. So this is the another way we'll be doing it. And in here I have missed out the metadata stuff. So let's copy everything from here up to this part, and we'll open our manifest, and underneath we'll just paste it for our reference, and we'll copy this and we'll paste it over here over the okay, we'll paste it over here under the app theme, the metadata, and this thing, the app config, we'll copy and paste it underneath this. So that's it. Now we can delete this. Okay, there are two levels, we don't need another level. So that is it. Now there is a metadata and there is another config changes, and we'll go to main activity, and there's one more stuff I did. So let's hit next, and in the super on create we don't need the app event logger, so you can just delete it and use the Facebook SDK initialize. So I've just used that one, and I've just deleted out the app event logger. So let's hit next, and the button and all is fine. So that's it. That's all the changes you need to do, and you can run the program now and see what is going on with the program. So okay, and here I need to do one more thing. Let's just do the user email and name stuff. So private void update UI string user. So if you go here, next hit your Firebase user. So in here we'll write string username equals user dot get display name, and then string email ID equals user dot get email, and these are the two stuff we have. So we'll use a toast to show it. So toast user name plus username, and then plus email ID plus email ID, and we'll show it long, not short. So that's it. Now we can use the update UI over here under the Firebase user. So update UI user, and that's it. Now let's run the code and see how it performs. So as you can see here, our app has fired up, and there's a button continue with Facebook, and there's our text view. So I have just tried it. So let's close it and open it again. So it's in here. So as you can see here, there is a button saying continue with Facebook. There's a text view with a text saying hello world, because we have not changed the text, and there's a button saying sign out. So this button would sign out, and this button would log in your Facebook ID, but this button acts automatically. It logs in your Facebook ID also. It can log out your Facebook ID both. So I have used it already, so it won't show a dialog box with my profile and everything, it will just log in automatically. So let's check it. Let's hit this button, and as you can see here, it has successfully logged in, and it will show my name and my email ID in the toast. So that is it. Now we'll hit the sign out, and it has signed out, but you can also hit log out over here. So yes, I need to log out. So we have done this app successfully. So that's it. If you have learned something from this video, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit the red button which says subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so that you stay notified about my latest videos then and there. You don't stay behind anyone else. Also, please follow my Twitter handle, that is @codingprego, because I'll discuss every new stuff I'll be working on and I'll be planning over there. So you will be over there communicating with me. You will get to know every stuff beforehand. And also, if you want to support this channel with whatever amount you want, you can donate it in the PayPal ID that is given in the description box. So use it. Everything is given in the description box. Use it. Use it however you want. Use whatever you want. So that's it. Thank you. Bye bye. This source code will be given in the description box as well. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.